Hi, I'm Hub Arkish, along with our associate editor Arthur Arkish, as we bring you more of our exclusive Pro Football Weekly Way We Hear It, and interesting rumblings out of Jacksonville where things were just settling down. Everybody was happy with the new owner, Shad Khan. Mike Mularkey gets to meet the troops for the first time, and what do you know, the franchise decides not to show up.
That's exactly right. Of course, you're talking about Maurice Jones-Drew, who is the face of the franchise, also the 2011 rushing champion. He was the one healthy Jaguar who was a scratch at the beginning of off-season workouts, and a report did surface that MJD is no longer happy with the 5-year deal he received prior to the 2009 campaign. As we mentioned, he led the league in rushing last year, pretty much was the Jaguars' offense, and he's apparently going to try and leverage that into some more money.
Well, and here's the fascinating thing about it. Maurice Jones-Drew's agent is Adisa Bakari, also the agent of Matt Forte. The contract that MJD is not happy with came with about $17.5 million guaranteed, which has been the benchmark that a lot of people have believed that Bakari should get the Bears to offer Matt Forte to get a deal done. Now his other client is saying the money's not good enough. Mr. Bakari's got a big problem on his hands.
Yeah, he sure does. And I think in the case of Maurice Jones-Drew, what he's thinking is that he wants to strike while the iron is hot. Obviously, he's coming off the best season of his career. He means so much to that offense. At least in my eyes, the slight difference here might be Jaguars don't really have a backup plan. They've got Rashad Jennings, who's a nice back, but he's coming off a season-ending knee injury. Of course, the Bears went out and signed Michael Bush, who can certainly, carry the load if he has to. So to me, that's where the difference lies. I can see both sides of it. It's getting trickier with these running back contracts.
Yeah, I understand MJD's point, but Mr. Bakari has got to be very concerned right now because he's in a tough spot. Very quickly, Terrence Knighton, probably best defensive lineman on this team when healthy, had the incident in the nightclub, some eye surgery. He should be okay for training camp. But pot roast, as they like to call him, may have another issue now.
He does, and the issue is trying to lay off of the pot roast. He's trying to get a new deal. He's entering the final year of his rookie deal. As you mentioned, when he's right, he's as good of a run stuffer as there is in that club and maybe even in that division. So they need to get it figured out. The real concern now is if he's not with the team, he's not working out, they don't have as close of an eye on him. They need him to be, taking better care of his nutrition and working out on his own. Otherwise, he's never going to get that new deal, and he's not going to be the same force for that defense.
Well, and the thing to keep a close eye on here, of course, Mike Mularkey. He gets a fresh start. He's got a honeymoon for a couple years, but Gene Smith, been there for a little while. These are his guys. They've got to show up and play for the new owner, Shad Khan, who probably isn't going to be real patient if things don't improve this year. That'll do it for this edition of Pro Football Weekly's Way We Hear It. For the very best in news, notes, and analysis, be sure to check back right here, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at ProFootballWeekly.com.